स्वामी नरसिंह सरस्वती गे गुरुमूर्ति गे यति वैराग्य मंगल स्वामी पदम फल तृप्ति गे मंगल स्वामी नरसिंह सरस्वती गे निरुपम नित्य निरमाया गे मंगल निरुपम नित्य निरमाया गे मंगल निर्वाण व्यक्तयति रागे मंगल स्वामी नरसिंह सरस्वती गे गुरुमूर्ति गे यति वैराग्य मंगल स्वामी पदम फल तृप्ति गे मंगल स्वामी नरसिंह सरस्वती गे भक्त जनर कल्प वृक्षागे मंगल भक्त जनर कल्प वृक्षागे मंगल भक्तिन्दु भय सुर मोक्षागे मंगल स्वामी नरसिंह सरस्वती गे गुरुमूर्ति गे यति वैराग्य मंगल स्वामी पदम फल तृप्ति गे मंगल स्वामी नरसिंह सरस्वती भीमा गंधर्व पुरवासा गे मंगल भीमा गंधर्व पुरवासा गे मंगल भीमा शंकर गुरु वेशा गे मंगल स्वामी नरसिंह सरस्वती गे गुरुमूर्ति गे यति वैराग्य मंगल स्वामी पदम फल तृप्ति गे मंगल स्वामी नरसिंह सरस्वती
Om Sai Ram everyone. Today we are taking you to Narsobachi, or it is also popularly known as Narsimha Wadi. We are seeing an Odumbar tree here, the fig tree. We know that Odumbar tree is actually signifies the presence of Dattatreya, and original name of this place was Amarapur, but now the name became Narsobachi after the Swami stay here. After Narsimha Swami stayed here, the name changed to Narsobachi. Narsobachi is in Maharashtra. Swami Narsimha Saraswati lived here for 12 years, and before going to Gangnapur, where he lived for 24 years, he took Samadhi. He actually took Nijagamananda Samadhi at Sri Sailam. Swami Padukas are here, as you can see. This place is important for all the Sai Bhaktas, as it's a Sri Kshetra, and Baba is the 5th avatar in Datta Parampara. So for all the Sai Bhaktas, this is a must visit place here. The river we are seeing is the confluence of 5 rivers together, and therefore it is called Panchaganga. It is so there are 5 rivers in it: Shiva, Bhadra, Bhogavati, Kumbhi and Saraswati. These are the 5 rivers which join here. When actually Swamiji lived here, 64 yoginis used to come to him at midday and take Sri Guru to their place under the waters of the river. So they used to take Swami under the water, worshipped him and offered him bhiksha, and Sri Swami then would return to his place under the Odumbar tree. So this is also mentioned in the chapter 19 of Guru Charitra. Guru Charitra is such a holy and sacred book, and we all should read it. There are lot many details which we have covered in the videos also. They are there in the Guru Charitra by Baba's grace. And this Leela about the yoginis, taking the Swami under the water, people actually think that this happens now as well. So this is the story that we heard here. Swami decides to leave Narsobachi, and devotees including the yoginis are very dejected that time. Then Swami said, Amrapur is also my dwelling place. Those who worship me and the Padukas here under the Odumbar tree, all their desires will be fulfilled. and they will get 4 purusharthas. Swami said that I and the Padukas are equal. So if you worship Padukas under this Audumbar tree, you would find peace, you would find me. So Tembe Swami also lived at Narsobawadi for 12 years. We all know that Tembe Swami is mentioned is also there in Sai Satcharita. So he lived here at Narsobawadi for about 12 years. He is the one who spread Datta's glory inside India as well as across the world. So we remember that Tembe Swami, who is also called Swami Vasudeva Ananda Saraswati, he actually did pranams to Baba, calls Baba his brother, or Sai Baba his brother, and sends a coconut also, as mentioned in Sai Satcharita. So Tembe Swami stayed here. There is also a temple for Tembe Swami behind Swami Narsimha Saraswati temple. So they are paintings. They were paintings which were actually destroyed by water, and this is definitely an important sthal or place for Datta Bhaktas. So or from the Datta Sampradaya or from Sai Bhaktas, all the Sai devotees, all the Akalkot Swami devotees and Narsimha Saraswati devotees, they should come here. So Swami once went to a Bhakta's house across the river. Now we are going there. As you can see, there was actually a country bean, which is also known as Valpapadi bean plant in this house, and Swami uprooted it. So the devotee actually was poor and seemed to have lost his primary possessions, and he was in a bad state. Under this plant, they found a treasure when Swami uprooted it. So the devotee was thus showered grace by Swamiji. So there is also an 800-year-old Shivalinga in the house, as you can see here. We are now at the house. You can see a portrait of Swami Narsimha Saraswati as well. There is also a portrait of the uprooting of the tree, which also shows the treasure, as you can see. And now what you're seeing is actually the 800-year-old linga, Shivalinga here, which is installed. Guru Charitra actually is the most important and holy book for all the Datta devotees, all Sai Baba devotees. Just like Sai Satcharitra we read as we are Sai devotees. So Guru Charitra also is a very holy book, and if people can read it, they will get to know lot more details about these places and where all the avatars took place. And the places are beautiful and fully you can actually feel a lot of energy there. And from chapter 18 to 21 of Guru Charitra, it narrates the story, a lot of stories of Narsobawadi. So from chapter 18 to 21, if you want to know more details about Narsobawadi, you can have a look at those. Now we are seeing the linga here, the Shivalinga. Now about 10 kilometers from Narsobawadi is a place called Shirol. So Swami comes to a woman's house for bhiksha. She could not afford banana leaf. So Swami asked her to serve food in a stone slab, on a stone slab itself. He eats from the stone slab and his hand prints manifested on the slab. So the stone slab with handprints is preserved today also by the family. You can now see the engravings of the incident here. This is the room which houses the stone slab. We are seeing through the window. The handprints are present under snake. They are covered under the cloth. So they actually remove the cloth for Abhisheka. So definitely it's a must visit place for every Sai devotees. And see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Om Sai Ram.